Finding a good FPGA development kit can be a tough proposition, especially with all the different options out there. Some offer little in the way of fast I/O, and others lack small footprints, making them pretty unwieldy when trying to use with other projects. That's where the ButterStick excels. Created by Greg Davill, who also created the OrangeCrab FPGA development board, it features the same ECP5 FPGA at its core, with some impressive connectivity and a relatively small form factor, similar to the size of a Raspberry Pi. Now, if you're looking to buy one, you can visit the GroupGit's crowdfunding campaign page, and you can also see other projects on Hackster.io. So now for some specifications. As mentioned before, the ButterStick is a development board that is based around the Lattice ECP5 FPGA. Now, depending on the model, it either comes with 2 gigabits or 256 megabytes of RAM, or 8 gigabits of RAM, or 1 gigabyte. And this is very fast DDR3, so it should be suitable for almost any application that you'll need. It also comes with the following. So it has gigabit Ethernet, USB 2.0, which supports up to 480 megabits per second over USB-C. It has 128 megabits of quad SPI flash memory. It has a 4-bit microSD card interface on the back, as you can see right here. It has both a 60 megahertz and 25 megahertz oscillator. It has a JTAG connector, 7 user-controllable RGB LEDs, which you can see here at the top, 2 user-controlled buttons down here, and then it also has 3 SYZYGY connectors. Now, 2 of these, so we have connector A and B over here, support up to 32 single-ended I/O pins, or 10 differential pairs, with dedicated clock input pins. And there's an additional port C connector down here, which is for the transceiver, and it supports up to 14 single-ended I/O pins and 2 4x transmission lanes at up to 5 gigabits per second, and the same thing but receiver lanes, up to 5 gigabits per second over the SYZYGY protocol. And it also has a reference clock input. Now, dimensionally, the board comes in around 80 millimeters wide and 49 millimeters tall. So quite compact for what it has. Now, the main appeal of this board is the set of the 3 connectors on board. And this allows the kit to connect to an entire ecosystem of different ready-made modules that support super fast connectivity. So this is similar to the Micro E click boards that you're probably familiar with. Some of these include standard breakout boards that expose some of the pins on the interface, and an easily accessible header, powerful analog to digital converters for doing signal processing in real time, and even an all-in-one sensor board with GPS, environmental, and inertial measurement sensors. When combined with gigabit Ethernet and onboard SD card storage, the possibilities are nearly endless. Now, Greg started out by creating the OrangeCrab, which had the ECP5 FPGA, but with a feather pinout, meaning that it lacked a bunch of really fast I/O connectivity that many developers expect when working with FPGAs. So after going through 2 revisions for the ButterStick, he arrived at revision 1.0, which you can currently grab on the GroupGit's page. And to get started, you can also go and view the GitHub repository, which will be linked in the project, and you can find example firmware, schematics, board designs, and more.